So we will start today with next unit. Is it audible and visible to all? Next unit is your digital filter, in which you have to study two topics, two major topics of filter are FIR and IIR, which you have heard while discussing the first unit, where we have started LSI systems, linear shift invariant systems. There we studied the linear constant coefficient difference equation. The basics of that difference equation started from different systems, LSI systems. There we studied that if a system is causal, that means the present output depends only on present inputs, then it is a finite impulse response system. And if the system output depends on the present inputs, past outputs, and present inputs, past inputs, then it is known as infinite impulse response system. So these two systems we have discussed, IIR and FIR. One is known as recursive filter, other is known as non-recursive filter. So these basics we have discussed very thoroughly in unit 1. So now unit 3 is designing of these digital filter structures. So what are digital filters? We all know filter is an electronic device or a circuit in which it will filter out or it will select particular range of frequencies and eliminate remaining frequencies. If I want that in a particular circuit, frequency range from 100 kilohertz to 150 kilohertz should be passed, remaining frequencies should be attenuated or it should not pass through the circuit. Then which device I will use? I will use a filter. Filter is a frequency selective circuit. So we will start with digital filter design. So digital filters are classified as finite impulse response or infinite duration unit impulse responses. We all know FIR and IIR. FIR system impulse response is of finite duration. By the name, you know it is of finite duration, that is, it has a finite number of non-zero terms. Okay. IIR system has an infinite number of non-zero terms, that is, its impulse response sequence is of infinite duration. So that is my FIR filter. So now what are the FIR filters? FIR filters linear constant coefficient equation we have discussed earlier also. There we had only input terms in the equation was there, if you remember. याद है किसी को linear constant coefficient equation for FIR? Anybody remembers? It was of the form y of n is equal to b0 x of n plus b1 x of n minus 1 plus b2 x of n minus 2. That means this equation doesn't have any output terms associated with it. Okay, so what is digital filter and why we use it? Digital filters are of two types, analog and digital. Digital filters used to eliminate the noise and to extract the signal of interest from the other signal. Okay, generally frequency range is classified as pass band, stop band, and the frequencies are defined as cutoff frequencies. You all know this thing. What do you mean by cutoff frequency, pass band, and stop band? Okay, types of digital filter depending on the number of sample points used to determine the unit sample response of LTI system. Digital filters are of two types, FIR and IIR. What is ideal filter? An ideal filter is used to transmit signal under the pass band without attenuation and completely suppresses the signal in stop band. Got the meaning of ideal filter, whatever will be the passband range, it will pass the signal as it is without any attenuation, and it will suppress the signal which is there in the stop band. So what are the characteristics? It have constant gain in pass band and zero gain in the stop band. It has linear phase response and it must be causal system. So these are the major characteristics of ideal filters. Okay, so now we will discuss the magnitude and phase response of digital filters. How we will discuss that totally depends on the frequency response of FIR digital filters. So frequency response of digital filter, because we have to simplify all the numericals. How we will simplify? By finding out its magnitude and phase response. So frequency response of digital filter, h of e to the power j theta. See why today's strength is so less? In previous lecture, how many students were there? Okay, only 6 were there. Okay. So we will continue. Frequency response of digital filter, h of e to the power j theta is given by magnitude and phase angle. Continuous function of theta with period 2 pi. H of e to the power j theta is equals to multiple of 2 pi m with period 2 pi. Clear? Is called the magnitude function. Magnitude functions are always even functions. We know what we mean by even function and odd function. Phi of theta is called the phase lag angle. Magnitude functions are even functions. See, you can write this important thing. What do you mean by frequency response of digital filter? This equation, magnitude function, which is even function, you should write. Phase angle function is odd function, that is e to the power minus j phi theta. Phi theta is my phase angle. Okay, so we use magnitude, square and group delay functions then for h and phi theta. Magnitude shared function is this. Magnitude squared function h of e to the power j theta square is equal to hz into hz inverse, where z is equal to e to the power j theta. It is assumed that h of z has real coefficients only, and group delay function, we all know what is group delay function. It is the tau of theta d phi theta upon d theta, which measures the delay of the filter response. So group delay, how much input and output signals are delayed. So that is my group delay function. Digital frequency filter frequency response, we will plot poles and zeros. So complex zeros, we all know what do you mean by complex zeros, which have real and imaginary terms, and it has complex conjugate term. So complex zeros zk and poles pk occurs in conjugate pairs. What do you mean by conjugate pairs? If one of the pole lies here, its complex conjugate will always exist. Here cross means occurs in quadruples. This cross occurs in conjugate pair with even multiplicity is this conjugate, this dot with a circle. Square means occurs with even multiplicity, this square term. So all the pole zero plot you can plot. If zk is a, is a real zero, is a real zero or pole of this function, then zk inverse is equal to a inverse is also a real zero and pole. If we are plotting a over here, or suppose this is my 0. So if it occurs at A, it will occur at another half also. So ZKA is a real pole, then ZK inverse is equal to A inverse is also a real pole. Okay, so that means it has a symmetricity property. Now digital filter transfer functions. We all know digital filter transfer functions very well, which we have discussed in first unit. The problem of finding the transfer function of filter is a problem of universal function approximation. This is usually solved by involving some basis functions like Fourier and Chebyshev, and many other functions are there. In our case, the basis functions will be polynomials or rational functions in Z. So we are writing all these transfer functions in terms of Z. So IIR filter characterized by transfer function in the form of a polynomial is this equation. H of Z means it is a transfer function that is a ratio of YZ upon XZ. We all know transfer function. Okay. So FIR, write down this FIR equation. H of Z is equal to A0 plus A1 Z inverse plus till M. M are the number of inputs. M are the number of inputs. See, do you remember this points? We have discussed it. Do you remember LSI systems? Yes, students. Please write in the chat box, or you forgot. No answer is coming. Yes, okay. You remember, na? I thought I'm just dictating and you are not getting anything because it is totally related with that and the basic starts from there only. Okay, so FIR system is a recursive system or non-recursive system? Write down the answer in the chat box. FIR system is a recursive or non-recursive? Or which is a recursive system? भूल गए? Don't remember? FIR is non-recursive system. Okay. Others? Yes, this is the right answer. It is a non-recursive system. Recursive system that involves feedback, which is infinite impulse response. Okay. So this we have discussed earlier. H of Z is equal to Y of Z upon X of Z. Now infinite impulse response is written in terms of two coefficients which we have discussed, AK and BK. Okay. So in some books A is forward, in some books B is forward. So wherever you are using the coefficient, mention it, which is your forward coefficient and which is your feed backward coefficient. So A coefficient here, it is associated with the output, and A is associated with input and B is associated with the output. AK and BK coefficient. Okay. So this equation we have written earlier also. Now we will start with FIR filter designing first. Then we will discuss IIR filter designing. Clear? And we'll start with finite impulse response filters which are stable and causal. IIR filters are stable if all the poles of H of Z are within the unit circle. So there are conditions for IR filter. FIR filters are stable and causal. IR filters are stable if all the poles of H of Z are within the unit circle. Causal if the BK coefficient is the first non-zero coefficient in the denominator. डिनोमिनेटर टर्म्स किसको रिप्रेजेंट करती हैं यहाँ पे? Y कोएफिशिएंट. It is a Y coefficient. Okay, causal filters are normally assumed, hence IR filters are commonly written as, so this is the final equation which we have seen earlier. H of Z is equal to summation AI Z inverse upon 1 plus Bj Z inverse. Is it okay? And B0 is equal to 1. So now we'll start. Anything you want to ask? This is a graph showing digital filters magnitude and phase characteristics. We all know what are digital filters and what are the types of digital filter. The types are low pass, high pass, band reject, all pass filter. So these are the classifications of filters. Again, subclassification of filters. Filters are classified in many ways, depending on the outputs, analog and digital, depending on the frequency response, depending upon the approximation, depending upon the types, low pass, band reject. So we all know low pass filter output. सबको पता होगा. This lies from minus theta to plus theta range. Okay. So low pass filter frequency response shows you that lower range of frequencies are passed. Lower range of frequencies are passed. After a particular range of frequency, the signals are attenuated. These signals are attenuated. Okay, so this range is known as cutoff frequency. After cutoff frequency, the signals will start attenuated. So low pass filter will pass all the lower frequencies and phase should be linear. We are designing linear phase FIR filters. Okay, clear low pass filter. High pass filter, the lower range of frequencies, this range of frequencies are attenuated. That means it is a frequency selective device. The device will select the cutoff frequency will be given to you. 2 kilohertz is the cutoff frequency. So after 2 kilohertz, the signals will be passed through the device. At that particular range of frequencies, the signals will be passed. You will get your output. After that, again the signal will start attenuating. So at 0, the signals will not pass. This is my high pass filter, okay? At lower frequencies, the signals will be attenuated. Similarly, we are having band pass filter. Particular amount of band is passed. This is my band. Band reject filter. Particular range of frequencies are attenuated. Band reject filter. Okay, all pass filter is a filter which passes all the frequencies. Then what is its use? What it does? It is used for a device, or generally these filters are used in telephone communication line, telegraph lines. It is used. It provides you a phase delay in between input and output. Phase delay is provided, but all the signals will be passed. So all pass filter is a very unique filter in which all the frequencies will be passed. The magnitude will remain same, just the phase angle, phase lag will be there in between input and output signal. So this is the discrimination of all various types of filters. What is an all pass filter? An all pass filter is an IIR filter. is an IIR filter with a constant magnitude function for all digital frequency values. Okay, and a digital filter obtained by cascade connection of multiple all pass filters. See, we can cascade various filters. So output of first filter will act as input to the other filter. So you can design an all pass filter by cascading also. These all pass filters we will not discuss in detail. Just you should know first order all pass digital filter equation, ki how it is represented. A typical first order section of an all pass digital filter is a transfer function of this h of z is equal to z inverse minus a upon 1 minus az inverse. So all pass digital filter comes under your IIR filter section. Okay, where you will have both poles and zeros. So here my pole lies at, where is my pole in this equation? पोल कहाँ है? Pole is my at A point. At A, Z is equal to A, and 0 lies at Z is equal to 1 by A, so it is marked. Both poles and 0 are marked in Z plane, real and imaginary planes. The pole 0 pattern of first order all pass digital filter. So now we will start with designing of FIR digital filter. Now you have to write it in your copies. These equations, which are very important to simplify, and we will simplify one numerical also based on the concept of linearity. So the transfer function of FIR digital filter is in the form of h of z is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 h of n z to the power minus n, where the impulse response is of length capital N. Capital N is the length. The filter will have a linear phase response if the FIR digital filter satisfies this condition. This is a very important condition for linearity of FIR filters. FIR filter provides a linear phase. That means, as what do we mean by linearity? We have proved linear systems. That same condition exists. The system should be linear. As your input changes with respect to time, output should also respond. That is my linear phase FIR system. So what is the condition? It is h of n, this h of n impulse response of a system should be equal to h of capital N minus 1 minus small n. This we have to remember. So write down this in your copy. You wrote both the equations. Should I move ahead? Now we will just derive an equation. From that we will split or we will simplify this equation to get few terms. So for small n is equals to 0, 1 till n by 2 minus 1, if n is even. If n is even, to n by 2 minus 1, and for n is equal to 0, 1 to n minus, that means we are splitting the signals in evens and odds. Here indeed if n is odd, then 4 and 5 give, these are my equation 4 and 5. The transfer function of FIR and linear phase equation will give you, if it is an odd function, then you will simplify this equation. So here you are writing, you have, see, one term you have written here for odd. Remaining n minus 3 by 2 is written over here. If I am having n is equal to 5, n is odd. 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 terms will be there. Okay, 5 minus 3 by 2 is 2 by 2 is 1, and other term is here. We are just finding out the odd terms. So this equation is simplified to get equation number 7. See, we don't need these equations. Design of FIR digital filter. Now we will get the final equation is this, in which phi of theta is important, which is the phase angle, and which is n minus 1 by 2, this phi. To find the phi angle, we did all this processing and we got phi as n minus 1 by 2 theta. The group delay is n minus 1 by 2. So you can write these two equations. Group delay function is n minus 1 by 2. Okay, so now
Hello, ma'am.
hello,
Ma'am, please repeat about
repeat about.
equations. About equations.
This is the basic equation. This is the condition for linear phase FIR filter. See, we are having many linear phase FIR filters, which we won't be discussing because in your syllabus it is clearly mentioned that FIR filter using windowing techniques we have to simplify. Okay, frequency, but I will discuss it little bit because you will get confused otherwise. FIR filters in which the impulse response are assumed to be symmetric or asymmetric. Since the order of the polynomial in each of these two types can be either odd or even. We all know a polynomial could be either even or odd. We have four types of filters with different properties. Linear phase FIR filter, we know the basic condition. It is having four types of linear phase FIR filter. Type 1 is the coefficients are symmetric. You can write in your copy linear phase FIR filter are of four types. It could be even, it could be odd. So type 1 condition are coefficients are symmetric and the order is n is even. H of n condition is capital H of n is equal to H of capital N minus n for even order. This is the example given to you for this कि when n is even, n is 6, ठीक है, तो इक्वेशन क्या होगा, एच जीरो कितने कोएफिशिएंट्स होंगे हमारे पास, 6 कोएफिशिएंट्स होंगे, एच ऑफ 0 प्लस एच ऑफ 1 प्लस एच ऑफ 2, 3 4 5 and 6. For this type 1 filter with n is equal to 6, we see that h of 0 is equal to h of 6. See what happens, what is the condition, capital N minus n. ओके, कैपिटल एन क्या है मेरा यहाँ पे 6, कैपिटल एन इज 6. नाउ व्हाट आई विल डू, स्मॉल एन इफ एच ऑफ 0, n is 0, capital N is my 6. 6 minus 0 will be 6 minus 0 will be 6. So what I will say that h of 0 is equal to h of 6. So the coefficients at the output are symmetric. This is a very beautiful property of FIR filters and very easy to find all the coefficients. Just you will find h of 0, you will get h of 6 coefficient because of symmetricity property. And when n small n is 1, when I will write, if you are getting confused, when my small n is equal to 1, then here I will get h of 1 equals to h of 5. So what I will say, h of 1 coefficient is same as h of 5 coefficient, and this is only shown over here. Using this equivalence in the above, we get h of z inverse equal to c h of 0 के साथ दो coefficients आ गए. Because h of 0 and h of 6 are same, we have taken out common. H of 1, h of 5 are same. H of 2, h of 4 are same, and one coefficient will remain as it is because it is an even sequence. N is equal to 6. N is equal to 6 means you will be having 7 coefficients. N is even. It will start from h of 0 to h of 6. So we are having 7 coefficients. 6 will be having values with each other and 1 will remain as it is. So this can be represented in the form So this is simplified in terms of cosine, but it was not required for you. Similarly, we are having type 1, type 2, type 3 and type 4. Type 3 is associated with same n even, but it is antisymmetric. Your output could be antisymmetric also. It is not necessary कि n even है तो मेरा output symmetric ही हो. It could be antisymmetric. Clear? That is type 3 linear phase filter. Type 4, the coefficients are antisymmetry. Now type 2 and type 4 are for n odd, symmetric and asymmetric. You can see the diagram over here. H of n, type 1, n is equal to 6. N is equal to 6, 6 coefficient. This is symmetric about my y-axis. Coefficient are symmetric. This is type 2 for n is equal to odd. N is equal to odd. Center of symmetry will be this. Here, one impulse will be center of symmetricity. Here, we have to find the center of symmetricity because we are having 7, n is equal to 7. So, we are having 8 coefficient. Okay, we are having 8 coefficients. So, we have to find the center of symmetricity. It is symmetric. Now, type 3 and type 4 both are antisymmetric. Coefficients are there. One is for even and other is for odd. So, this is the classification of linear phase FIR filter, which we are not discussing in depth, and these are the equation associated with that. Type 1, type 2, type 3 and type 4. Okay, now we will discuss the simplest method for designing an FIR filter is to construct an ideal frequency response, performs an inverse Fourier transform to obtain the impulse response, and then truncate the impulse response. As we discussed previously, we can view this truncation operation as a multiplication of a signal by a window. Now we will start with windowing technique. We classified FIR filter. There are linear phase FIR filter, 4 types. Now, how to design FIR filter? So, the simplest method to design FIR filter is to construct an ideal frequency response. We will find the frequency response, perform inverse Fourier transform to obtain the impulse response, and then truncate the impulse response. See, this is a finite impulse response, so we have to truncate by using some technique. So which technique we will use? We will use a windowing method to truncate these signals. So HD of n is my impulse response, which is having value from 0 to n minus 1, h of n otherwise 0. Now what I will do, I will truncate this h of n by introducing a new parameter, that is w of n. That is w of n. W of n could be anything. There are many types of w of n. Initial, the basic we are assuming it as wn is equal to 1 and 0. 1 is from 0 to n minus 1, otherwise 0. So what is this wn? This wn is my window function. So these equations no need to write because there are 4 different equations. You can go through the book for those equations. Just you should know phase and group delay function. Now symmetry properties of digital FIR filter. If Zi is equal to A is a real 0, this is my 0, okay, then Z inverse should be equal to A inverse is also a 0. If Z is equal to A is a real 0, then symmetricity property says Z inverse, इसको inverse कर दोगे, इसका inverse भी एक 0 ही होगा. Clear? Symmetry property is explained very nicely in this diagram also. Again, if I am having Zi is equal to Ri e to the power j theta I, then finding out its inverse, this is a 0 of h of z, then this should be again a 0 of h of z. That is mean by symmetry property. हम ऐसा नहीं होगा कि अगर ये 0 है, zi इसका इनवर्स में लेती हूँ, वो 0 नहीं है, तो इट इज नॉट अ सिमेट्री प्रॉपर्टी. इट विल गो टू different classification. So now we will start with windowing method. Before going to windowing method, we will simplify a numerical to show that how FIR filter is a linear phase filter. So write down one numerical, write down in your copy. The length of an FIR filter is 9. The length of an FIR filter is 9 if the filter has a linear phase or find out whether and write down one equation, very important equation for linearity which is not mentioned in this slide. Write down. See, I will try to write in the chat box, but equation is a little bit, my screen is not working. Write down summation small n is equal to 0. Summation में नीचे terms आएगी n is equal to 0 to m minus 1 to m minus 1 h of n sine omega tau minus omega n. Sine omega tau minus omega n should be equal to 0. Should be summation की वैल्यूज है n is equal to 0, ठीक है, and upper limit is m minus 1. Sorry, 1. Okay. H of n into sine in bracket omega, it's tau. You have to write tau. Okay, I'm writing t because I don't have that option to write, minus omega n is equals to 0. Okay, this is the equation. This you have to remember. This equation is for to prove linearity, whether the FIR filter design is linear or not. Okay.
Digital filter design.
Oh
Supplement to lecture notes on FIR.
So is it clear? So now what is given to you? Length of the filter is given to you in the question. Is it audible to all? Length of the filter is given to you. Okay, that is n is equal to 9. And now we are having the equation. Group delay equation हमने लिखा था ना, tau is equal to n minus 1 by 2. So what is the value of tau over here? Tau का equation क्या आएगा? n minus 1 by 2. What is n? 9 minus 1 by 2. That is equals to 4. So tau is equals to 4. Very good. Now write down the equation. See, we have seen this equation for linearity. That is h of n वाली जो हमने equation लिखी थी. Write down that equation. I will show you this equation. Linear phase FIR filter. H of capital N minus 1 minus n. So from this equation, the filter coefficients are, now mention the filter coefficients. Small n कहाँ से कहाँ तक vary करेगा? From 0 to length of the filter is 9. So it will vary from 0 to 8. Very good. So h of 0 will be equal to h of 0 will be equal to which coefficient? H of capital N minus 1 minus n. क्या वैल्यू आएगी? कैपिटल N is my 9 minus 1 is 8. So it will be equal to 8. So by using that equation which I have shown you ना right now, इसमें अब हम क्या करेंगे? सारी वैल्यूज पुट करेंगे. n की 0 to 8. Capital N is 8. So h0 is equal to h of 8. Now h of 1 will be equal to yes students, h of 1 will be equal to, today 6 students were present: Aditi, Amisha, Avantika, Pratibha, Pranjali, Sakshi and Shivani. H of 7 will be equal to h of 1. Yes. So write down all the filter coefficients. These are the filter coefficients. These are the filter coefficients. So from which equation we found out the filter coefficient? By equation number 5. This equation number 5 is giving you all the filter coefficients. Then we will see that the linearity equation is satisfied or not, whether these are linear or not. तो आ गए सबके सारे filter coefficients. You got all the filter coefficients. Now what you have to do? You have to write that equation which I have shown you. Summation वाली जो equation अभी लिखाई थी ना तुमने, that is very important equation. Summation n is equal to 0 to 8 h of n sine omega tau minus omega n. So now we have to put all the filter coefficients in this equation and you have to find the answer of that equation.